Load that wagon, baby. All right, everybody. Oh, shit. I am back. Now we're going to play Buffalo.
Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. Yeah, this ain't happened for me over.
Ah, fuck it, I don't care. Let's go with the classic.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll...
in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed over points of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
They're going to kill us.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. Hardy's got it on the out route. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Should have picked that off.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an out.
And he'll get in! Touchdown, Buffalo! It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the campaign and 10th overall. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Well, the new-look Jets ready to go on offense, and it is the veteran Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Well, Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run to Hall. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. They'll go again with Hall. And he's in. 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
What?
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Cook running right. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. You talk about this Jets defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the number 1 overall offense in the league.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On the return comes Cobb. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Jets will take over. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense.
And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right, really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And that'll be off the mark.
With their wide receivers against this secondary, that one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Hall want to give up the middle. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw caught by Higgins. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Throwing is Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Here's Hall again. And a good-looking run there.
Again, Taylor Lewan is fucking hurt.
Down to the 18-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Straight ahead is Hall. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
God, I was a fucking...
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Bill's getting set to go. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much of margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now Cobb to return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Here's second and 10. A toss left side for Hall. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Here's Allen on first and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Allen first down. Looking
Should
middle,
have.
and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on...
Oh, and I gave it right back.
But it is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Cook. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra.
Hey, Jets, mess, how are you?
Tells his defense, don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact,
the New York set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
Connor McGovern keeps getting hurt, man.
This defense keeps building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So first
We got to get Brees Hall involved.
Buffalo territory at the 46. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up. Allen going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is taken at the 23. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New York set to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's able to bring it a 5-yard shot of midfield to the 45-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dropped by Bryce Hall. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The final shot before half for Rodgers. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Rodgers now on first down. Try to drop.
That was stupid. I should have hit Brees. That was my mistake. I should have hit Brees.
But he dropped it, and that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time we'll just walk.
Jared, come on, baby.
He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rodgers. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we're talking about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he is going to have the Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And a one-horse open. So, oh, come on.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 107 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers throw taken in by Rucker. And inside the
Came back to 50%.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. This pass out.
Oh, good pile driver.
He's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. To throw is Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaking up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brees Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And after the touchdown pass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
A gain of 15. And the Jets first down.
On first down, Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And quickly, they get to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's what I meant to do. Fuck.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush.
Oh, Greg Russo.
Gregory Russo. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
And I walked into...
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. This taken in by Kincaid. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Allen now looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get him back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
There he goes, left side. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 20. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 50 yards on the ground. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Ball again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they're going to speed things up here. A handoff for Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Allen. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Josh Allen's having a terrible game throwing the football.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It got his man complete.
Oh, great. Quincy's hurt.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their
He's having a, I mean, he's got the yards, but his completion percentage is fucking
9
atrocious.
yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Up the middle, it's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. First down, here's the run with Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They run it again with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Come on.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
On first down, right back to Hall. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
On second down, a run with Hall.
They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Here's Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Throwing, Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 59 yards. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. To throw is Allen.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw.
Connection made to Ruckert. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all
pitch to his right. That is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Allen. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Allen. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Allen. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers
I lost.
like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Well, this one part was fun down to the very end. They got the point.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people on this J. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all of this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry put me in the front lines. I'm in the mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on mine. Keep with a rip. Don't want talking, but name by the dip. But the name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop to my network business. Go to school, I drop.
I had a terrible game against Buffalo.
Get me on stage, I rock out every day. Money
Yeah, alright, I got him. Instead, look, yeah. Press so full bliss, we going all out. It don't matter any time of day, I came to ball out. You G, never duck a smoker, any call out. Better be ready to go to war until we fall out. 0 to 60 like Ludacris, we came to roll out. You know I gotta get my check, so please don't make me hold out. Bust down Cuban a summer day, I make it cold out. They was hot then, now they cold now. Left wrist dripping, I got it froze now. Went from rags to riches, take the clothes now. My name heavy all across the globe now. We ain't playing HBCU, I strike out the band. Stomping on them like a cute dog, go alpha man. In Miami, hard rock jumping like
What's Dolphins' record?
I love my green and tees like a Packers fan. I'm a player, gotta keep it player, how the game go. With the steppers, I ain't gotta tell them, they just train to go.
Well, I
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your life.
He's a good freaking player.
Been the best in this game for a minute. If I want it, then I'ma go get it. Ain't no answer, you know I'ma spin it. I don't go back and forth like it's tennis. I'm in mode, I'm in locked on a mission. Keep it G, I ask God as my witness. I'm not pressing my bro off suspicion. Never pressing my bro off suspicion. She from Nola, she got superstition. I'm not waiting and hoping and wishing. I'm not stopping, I'm balling relentless. I'm a stepper, I'm standing on business. In the rumors, I'm minding my business. I'm a tutor, teach you how to get it. I said, been with the ones in your city. We make movies, we all the way with it.
I told the people, yes, I'm him. I did the impossible, but I'm not Kim. Gotta be by the escalator. Him on the rim, hit a better with a blitz. We gon' study his film. I ain't gotta say nothing. Ain't know it's for real. Country, trying to give me a meal. You want you some violence? You got you a deal, Mr. Bushwick. Bill, tell me how you feel. No, I'm not from Dallas, but yes, I'm a cowboy.
Change them quick, they sign up. Tryna hit my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wide out. Studio in my hideout, can't shit tears, no pain, no cry now. On me, gonna blind out, get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts.
The Dolphins are a fucking 88. Unbelievable.
Groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Bend no, keeping my head strong. But dog, I ain't talking about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, I ain't on set, my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't get money, been Frank in the friend zone. I ain't never switched up with a family. Be talking and that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a doctor, she nasty. Send them gosh.
It's Madden.
Alright, we're getting the freaking bowl.
The NFL's first ever Black Friday clash. The Dolphins and the Jets underway here at MetLife Stadium. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
And that is going to be incomplete as he ran him a bit too much. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Across midfield. He's on his way. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
There's Braxton.
This will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run. Here's Devon.
Oh, great freaking spear.
Tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a punt of 47 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He topped the 200-yard mark a week ago. You know they're going to have a lot of eyes and hopefully for them bodies on him here in this one.
You've got to expect defensively, forget 8 men in the box. 9, 10, 11. Hey, listen, they're trying to sneak you and me in there to try and slow him down. But I bet his offensive line mates are going to accept that challenge. They really like blocking for a guy who can turn up that kind of yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 3rd and 9 here. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is starts giving something up, they've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. A toss left side for Hall. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 106 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. His pass complete to Ruckert. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find Higgins. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Rodgers again now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers.
What's with this throwing this sack bullshit?
That time able to drop him for a loss. And that hits off the left upright and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 80 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And Hill is going to have a Dolphins 1st down as he'll get this up to the 32. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Tua going to throw. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by
The fuck was that?
And that'll make our Score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The New York set to take the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then you not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
I'm throwing the ball.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the toss, it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 of the 44. 117 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Play action. Now, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Give to Hall running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really
Brees Hall has been amazing for me.
To convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Brees Hall for his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. He's up near 100 yards now here in the 2nd quarter, but his team's down.
Through no fault of his own. I mean, what a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong with the rest of the team.
We'll be hoping to hit that 100-yard mark on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And he's got it up over the 30 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. That's on Austin Jackson, 1st-round pick in 2020. The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Come on, Jermaine, get your head out of your ass.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw to the right, taken in by Barrios. And he's down right around midfield after a gain.
I don't like it when they do that. I think.
Second down and 8. From midfield, here's Tua. And the Jets pressure Tua.
That's our 4th sack, I think.
Hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in
Jesus Christ, Woody.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He had the touchdown last drive, now up over 1,300 yards on the season. It's still plenty of time in this game for him to keep those numbers climbing.
And I like the fact that it's a number that you're not worried about protecting. Because if you're trying to get around it, if you're trying to get over 1,000 yards, you get a little nervous, right? At this point in the season, you have a few losses, now you're back below 1,000. Here, you're just trying to climb a big-time total even higher.
Rodgers now to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll run with Hall.
Oh my God.
He will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he can't escape him down.
Quinton Williams, baby. Hey, Big Sexy.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one left side caught by Barrios. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Quinton Williams able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really
What the fuck is with this bullshit?
The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now a throw here, hauled in. And well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rodgers now, 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers to throw once more. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Now it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Working from the gun. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Out right, he's got Ruckert. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down. This time it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Rodgers again now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll kick the field goal.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Zerline's kick is up and through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tua, the final shot before half. And he floats one there, incomplete. So we reach halftime and what's been a
Aaron Rodgers is
point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown.
That would have been...
Get the ball to the end zone and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, a run by Achane. And some room to work. Give him 15 yards on that one. The Dolphins have a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They don't throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
People were complaining in work that some of us lost, when there was no internet, you know, home.
Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that was Verizon. And I heard that the Italians had to close yesterday.
Going to the air.
No internet.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Running right, here's Achane.
Oh, he gone.
Races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 48 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager.
Come on.
They've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
I'm getting killed.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Should have punted, but my stupid.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throw that side complete. That's Hill. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Tua sets up to pass it. That's swung out to Mostert. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, thank God.
Too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement again about that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. The back judge right there to say incomplete. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Come on, Cobb.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're trying to get back on track following the loss to Buffalo a week ago. But the good news, they've got the lead right now here in the football 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw, it's Rodgers. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
You got.
They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
This is fucking.
Now 3rd and 9. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the first.
We're going for it.
To tackle him at about the 28. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No.
Fuck.
I'm going to say he's short of the line to gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tua going to throw. A quick slant to Hill. Tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
No problem, King James.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Jets. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you see both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing,
I still want the Jets versus the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. That would be fun, but let's see what happens. The Chiefs didn't have that great of a regular season last year, but obviously they did win the Super Bowl last year, which is true.
No room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Play action, now it's Tua. And that one too wide.
Come on.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
The Chiefs are going to be sick this year. I hope so, man, because I love Andy Reid.
Back out there and set to go. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 154 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll give to Hall. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down at the yard. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far. But they're going again on 4th down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To extend their lead here in this
Aaron fucking Rodgers, baby.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following.
Oh, good. I got 3 people watching. Good stuff.
And This will be a
Nah, I got two.
touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
I hope they pay $2 billion. Oh, you're doing the laughing emoji. I don't think he's a bad player. I just think, you know, he needs to stay healthy. He's talented, but... Wow, he beat Chuck Clark.
He has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Taking it right down Broadway.
He gone.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 38 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
2, he has 1.
Now Hall to start the drive. And not much to speak of.
While they're crowding the freaking box.
26. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Hall again on 2nd down.
Oh, great. Now Randall Cobb is hurt.
Because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 3rd down, here's Hall. Tried to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Here's Hall again.
I don't care.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And a 1-horse open.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 192 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the gut, Fournette. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience.
Well, I remember hearing about. Obviously, I wasn't a.
Tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Ball again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
We kick the field goal here.
Hall want to give up the middle. That's so close. He gets it to the
3 straight 200-yard games with Breece fucking Hall.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Leonard Fournette taking it in from a yard out. And the the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy...
Oh, come on, Adams. Turn around for the fucking ball.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And they work this well upfield across.
I got fat tips.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Good shit, Bryce Hall.
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
We got to sack him again.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. Now Tua.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Pick City!
Should do it. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and
whoop them fins. No problem, man.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers looking to throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground with Hall. Stays on his feet. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Hall again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And shedding a man at the 40. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and
Oh. He's fucking good. I love him.